Hey guys, James here at TCGU University, coming back at you with another profile. Today we're going to be doing Zsolt. This one's a suggestion from Magic Circle 100 from our YouTube. If you want to see your idea in a future video, make sure to leave a comment down below. So let's get into it. Okay guys, the criteria for this deck was play Zsolt and play Covert Intent. So that's what we're going to do. We're playing Zsolt. He is a 628 Chaos, good life character. We're playing him under Chaos. He has a static that says you may discard cards from your deck in addition to Momentum to pay the cost of multiple abilities. The damage of your multiple copies is changed to 1 and can't be modified by other card effects. And then your multiple copies do not count towards progressive difficulty. So let's get into the rest of it. We're playing for Zsolt 2-Dot. Zsolt 2-Dot has 2 abilities. E, commit 1 foundation. Your attack gets +1 to its multiple rating for each character in your staging area. And then E, check a 4. Your attack gets +X, +X. X equals its printed multiple rating. So you basically, with Zsolt 1, do a bunch of multiples, and with Zsolt 2, just super buff your regular attacks, and just leave it at that. So let's get into it. So we're playing 3 Covert Intent. So I don't have these we don't have these yet, but here's some proxies for you guys. It's a 5/1 action with 3 infinity symbols. We're playing under Chaos, so it doesn't matter. It has a static that says this card ignores progressive difficulty, so you get to just play it for free. And then R, discard 1 momentum. After an attack resolves, both players discard all cards from their card pool and draw cards equal to the number of cards they discarded. So basically, you play all of your attacks in your hand, multiple all of them out, and just drop Covert at the end, scoop your entire card pool up, and draw a number of cards equal to that. It's basically how it works. We're playing 2 out of your league. We don't want to be revoked. We don't want to be prepared to fight it. Just stop that. We're playing 4 Shoki Gohosen. It's a 3/1 multiple 2. You can discard up to 2 multiple copies of this attack from the card pool to give +3/+3 for each copy discarded. So basically you play this and it gets 6/6, so it becomes a 9 for 7. What's really cool is it's only a 3 diff, so you can play it on turn 1, get 2 multiples, and just toss them away to just make this a 9 for 7 on turn 1 for no reason. And then E, check a 4. If it's not blocked, your opponent will lose 3 vitality. So it's basically like a 9 for 10. Because on turn 1, if they don't have an out to it, it's just going at them. We're playing 4 Cross Up. It's a multiple 1, 4 mid for 4. The only ability we mostly use on this card that happens a lot is the card pool. After an attack does damage, our opponent discards Momentum. It basically says that our opponent is not allowed to build Momentum on us. It's pretty nice. We're playing 4 Whip Crack. Has the 1 low block for good defense. It's a 2 high for 4 with multiple 1. Engage 4, so we engage more characters. You can card pull, discard Momentum. The next face-up attack gets +2 or -2 damage. And then E, discard 1 Momentum. Draw 1 card. This attack gets +1 to its multiple rating and +2 damage. So you discard Momentum, make it multiple 2, and you get to draw a card. Pretty nice. We're playing 4 Blaze of Fervor. It's a 1 low for 1 with multiple 3. So basically it's 4 1 lows for 1s. It has 2 abilities, which is E, add 1 face down from your card pool to your staging edge, so you get to build 1. And give this attack +5 damage, so it becomes a 1 for 6. And then E, your check to play your next check to play a multiple attack gets +1 for each character in staging area. So if you play it and build a few, it just means your next check's going to pass. Nice and simple. Play more cards. Then his big attack is Fanatical Purification. Has a 1 high block for good blocks. It's a 3 high for 6. Has multiple 2, engage 6, so we can get more characters. Has an E. The first multiple copy of this attack gains gauge 1. So you give your 3 high for 1, gauge 1. So if it deals, you get another character. And then its other ability is E, card pool flip. Seal all cards in your opponent's card pool. This is very good for things like if they block with things like Cherry Toe, Big Cyclone, stuff like that. You just get to just make sure they just don't do anything to you. Then the last attack we're playing is 3 Fatality. It just helps us get momentum for the Covert Intent. Just all it is. It just says we're going to play Covert Intent on our turn. Nice and simple. We're playing for Hunt for Spiders, turn off cards we don't like as well as build for our attack turn. Nice and simple. 4 Over the Top for bigger turn 1 builds. 4 Clear Cutters to stuff in our card pool so we have more cards that we ditch off of the Covert Intent. And as well as making blocking harder on our 1 damage attacks. 4 Azure Nightmare to make sure we pass more checks. 4 Gunblaze. This one we mainly use for the R flip. After an attack is played, you give it +2 or -2 to its gauge rating. We just drop the gauge ratings to make sure if they partial block, we still get the stack Zolts. But the other discard for +X speed and +X damage isn't bad at all as well. We're playing 4 Wild Hunt. If there's at least 1 face down card in our card pool, this counts as 2 when committing cards. And then R flip, after you deal exactly 1 damage, you get to add a card to your staging area face down. So basically, your multiples deal damage, you get another face down card in your staging area to continue playing more cards. 4 Sense of Adventure helps us add cards to our card pool for the Covert Intent. 4 Fusion Refusal helps us add cards to our card pool for the Covert Intent, as well as giving +2 or -2 damage if needed. And then we're also playing 4 Insect Puppeteer to add cards to our card pool for playing the Covert Intent, as well as being able to add things like Whip Crack and Cross Up to kind of like use its abilities for things. Then we're playing 2 Demanding Submission. It's like the only defense in the entire deck. It says cancel Gauge, cancel Stun, cancel Powerful, cancel all the keywords that do things. And then 1 Tijuana Groceries so we can pass more checks. Thanks again for checking out the profile, guys. Shoutouts to Magic Circle 100 for the suggestion. This deck was a lot of fun to play, but that 1 check is very heavy if you check it. So if you're trying this deck out, be very wary of that 1 check. If you guys want to support us, go to patreon.com/TCGU University. You'll be able to support us at the $1 level, which can get you into our Discord, where we talk about future videos, we talk about decks, we just kind of talk about things. If you want to see a future video, make sure to leave a comment down in the YouTubes, or if you're a Patreon subscriber, go ahead and do that as well. And as always, stay learning.